it's Mama Dojon and happy Thanksgiving. Can you say it again?
Thanksgiving!
Happy Thanksgiving! So I am in my PJs because we are doing a quarantined single mom Thanksgiving. We're just chilling in our apartment, Charlotte and I. Got all my groceries super cheap. Almost all of it was just instant things. Yesterday I spent the day prepping almost all of my casseroles and my pies, and today I'm going to try to have as relaxed and as stress-free of a Thanksgiving as I possibly can. It's just gonna be my daughter and I. We already got the Macy's Day Parade newscast playing in the living room on my smartphone because I don't have a TV. Welcome to broke mom life. Also don't have a kitchen table, so you guys are gonna see our little setup on the floor that I have planned. I think I can make our Thanksgiving dinner look super cute and like a fun little indoor picnic, so I'm really excited about that. But either way, today we are prepping our Thanksgiving food. So let's go ahead and get started. At Thanksgiving Day, traditionally, like the first thing I start working on is that turkey. Usually I have a much bigger turkey because I'm cooking for a much bigger crowd. But this year it's just Charlotte and I. We got a tiny turkey and we're gonna get started on it right now. So before actually even addressing the turkey, I wanna make my stuffing, and this is just gonna be instant stuffing. Okay, so this is actually my first time making box stuffing, so I just followed the directions on the box, melted butter, added in boiling water, and then added in the mixture in the box, stirred it together, and it wasn't totally set at that point, so once it's stirred together, I just set it to the side to finish setting. Now that I've set the stuffing aside, I'm gonna go ahead and start prepping the turkey. Okay, now let's tackle this turkey. So I start by cutting the netting off, and then I will cut the plastic packaging inside. I do have the turkey totally thawed, so when I bought it 3-4 days ago, just set it in the fridge, set it in a pot so it wouldn't like drain all over everything. And then, yeah, basically I'm going to cut this open, but all the things that drip out, Charlotte's shouting in the background, don't know if you can hear her, but like the blood and everything that drips out, I actually keep in the bottom of the pan because I feel like it like makes a really good gravy. So I'll even dump everything out of the package as I am getting the turkey out, throw the package away, pull out the heart and neck and all the fun things that they stick inside of the turkey. And I actually really enjoy all those. So I will save them, but I just set them to the side. I don't even worry about cooking them today. And when I do this really weird thing, but it's like something I swear by, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna stick my hand up between the skin and the meat, like that. It's so weird. But basically what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the seasonings in there. So right now I'm just loosening all the skin, tearing it away from the meat. I'm getting down into the wings. I'll do the breast, the back, the legs. I make sure to loosen the meat absolutely everywhere from the skin so I can reach my hand in with seasonings here in a couple minutes. So what I'm doing right now, that's what I'm doing. And I'm trying to like do this for a while for you guys so you really get an idea of what I'm doing. It's gross, I know, it probably freaks some people out, but it does get the flavor right onto the meat instead of just the skin, which I really enjoy. So now what I'm doing, as Charlotte tries to scream over me, is I am taking the seasoning mix that I've made with just salt, pepper, garlic, and onion powder, and I am just adding it to the turkey. You can also add in parsley flakes. That's something I really enjoy, but I just didn't have this year. And I am taking that seasoning mix and I am putting it actually on the skin, not the skin, the meat of the turkey under the skin. I'm gonna go ahead after this and do the same thing on the outside of the turkey and put it on the outside of the skin. But now it's like really in the meat. You can really get those flavors in the meat. And now I'm just taking that stuffing mix that is now set, and placing it inside of the turkey. I'm just making it as full as I possibly can to where it looks like this. Adding the lid to the pot and sticking the turkey in at 350. So the turkey is in the oven. Now Charlotte and I are just gonna go chill, relax, watch the parade, watch the dog show, wait for the turkey to cook, and it'll be being pulled out around 10:30, 11. And at that time, I'm gonna start putting in my casseroles. Guys, the turkey is pulled out. Now what I wanna do is I'm just gonna put in my frozen rolls, warm them up, and just set them to the side. Done, so now I'm putting all of the casseroles in the oven. So this is the green bean casserole I made yesterday, scalloped corn I made yesterday, macaroni and cheese I made yesterday. All three of those things are gonna go in the oven and start cooking. Green bean casserole, mac and cheese, and scalloped corn. While those casseroles cook, I'm going to start working on gravy. Okay, so I've pulled the turkey out of the pan and now I just have all of the drippings that I'm going to pour into a pot and bring to a simmer. And then while it's simmering on the side, I'm going to take about a half a cup of flour, maybe a little more than that, probably a half a cup of flour, and then pour in, I don't know, a cup and a half of milk. Stir it together with a fork, and I'm going to want to stir that really thoroughly until all the flour is really mixed in and it turns into like this thick, milky mixture. Then I'm going to take that over to the boiling drippings, pour it in, and then stir that into the drippings and let that simmer for just a couple minutes. It's done, and the very last thing that I have to do now is the mashed potatoes. So I'm going to go ahead and make those, put a lid on them, and attempt to keep them warm. This is like the Jell-O. I don't even know why I'm trying to teach you guys how to make instant mashed potatoes. It's super easy. I'm just putting the mashed potatoes in and then adding the boiling water in. And then I'm going to stir it and add a lid on top. There we go. Potatoes are all finished. Now all I'm waiting on are for my casseroles to finish up cooking. So it is around 1 o'clock and it is finally time for Charlotte and I to sit down, relax, and enjoy our Thanksgiving lunch. I'm going to pull it all out and then I'm going to show you guys how we have it set up in the living room on our little picnic blanket. Here is our indoor Thanksgiving picnic with just a plate for me because Charlotte will probably dig into everything. Scallop corn, mac and cheese, green beans, Jell-O, mashed potatoes, the pies, rolls, gravy, turkey, cranberry sauce. All right, guys, so I have everything out. Everything's warm. Are you hungry, Charlotte?
Yeah.
Are you excited for our Thanksgiving feast? So Charlotte and I are going to sit down. We're going to eat. I'm going to put the phone away because there's no point in recording when I'm trying to spend some quality time with my kiddo. We're going to watch some Thanksgiving cartoons, finish up watching the dog show, and what else should we do? Maybe read some Thanksgiving books, munch on a bunch of pie for the rest of the day, and just chill and enjoy. I'm in my PJs still. I'm not changing out of them. It's a quarantine Thanksgiving. I get to be lazy this year. Did all my cooking. Did it as cheap as possible, as stress-free as possible. And Charlotte and I are just going to enjoy ourselves now. So I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving as well. Hopefully it's also stress-free. Hopefully it also didn't break your budget because this year, I know, like no one wants to break their budget this year.
It's my turn.
It's your turn to talk? Okay.
Yeah.
Say Happy Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
Yeah, Happy Thanksgiving, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. I will be back on here soon with my end of November budget. Tomorrow I have a video that I'm talking about Black Friday. We got a bunch more things coming, but we're going to go enjoy our Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
I hope you guys have a good Thanksgiving as well. As always, thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.